Hello, this is Ushi from Crafting with Ushi and welcome to this video. I have a congratulations card to share with you today, and this is the project we're going to be making. Isn't it beautiful? Just look at all that shine on it. Okay, and this is using products from the Eastern Palace suite that's currently available. Okay, so let's get started. So what I'm first going to do, because it's the messy bit, is the embossing. So as you can see here, the sentiment, congratulations, this is embossed with gold embossing powder, and we're going to use the word congratulations from the Floral Phrases stamp set, which is another stamp set that's carrying over, so we're using this one, congratulations. Okay, so let me get my piece of cardstock. So I've got a little piece of cardstock here that's 2.5 centimeters by 7.5 centimeters, and we're going to stamp on that. I've got my stamp already mounted. So first thing I'm going to do is going to use my embossing buddy just across the piece of cardstock, and this is just to stop any static electricity messing with my embossing. So okay, so let's stamp this up. So let's make sure. Yeah, seems to be. So I might need to put my head in the camera just to get this lined up properly. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let me just take that off. That seems to have worked, so get the ink out the way. Now I usually work with my embossing powders over a coffee filter because it just contains all the mess. So sorry if you can hear the helicopter, the planes outside. It's the Red Arrows practicing, because we're only based about, I only live about 10 minutes from their base, so you hear them practicing overhead sometimes. Okay, so whoops, need a little bit more on this side. Okay, just so there we've got congratulations. So just let me put this back into the container while I'm here, otherwise I'm liable to knock the whole lot flying. Okay, and then you can actually reuse that coffee filter. You don't need to throw it away. So there we've got our embossed sentiments. I'm just going to set that with the heat tool, and I'll fast forward this bit so you don't have to listen to it. Okay, so that's how the sentiment embossed. Now we can attach that just with some snail to some gold foil sheet, and this measures, let me see my notes, this measures 8 centimeters by 3 centimeters. Well, if I open the snail it would be useful, wouldn't it? Okay, so we're just going to center it as best as we can. That'll do, and there we go. That's our sentiment done. So we'll put that aside, and now we'll work on the rest of the card. So now I'm going to do the die cutting for the circle and for this medallion in the centre. And for the circle I'm using again the gold foil sheet, and I'm going to use the Stitch Frameless die. So let's bring the big shot in. Okay, so I've got my magnetic platform as always, my cutting plate, and then I've got my piece of gold foil, and I'm using the largest circle, the largest stitch circle for that one. Okay, so it just fits on there nicely, so I'm not wasting anything. And then I've got a piece of Scrap Whisper White here, and this is the medallion, and that's from the Eastern Palace medallion set. So I'll just show you that set so you can see it, because it is a beautiful set. Whoopsie daisy. There you go, that's the medallion set. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down there, put cutting plate on top, and just work that through. So there we go, so let's get rid of this. Okay. Okay. So we have a circle cut out that you can see there. Let me straighten everything up a bit. It's all got a bit of skew with. There we've got a circle, and get rid of that piece of scrap. As you can see, it's cut out our medallion. Now all I did is these little points here that you can see, I just snipped those with a little scissors. So I'm just going to get a tiny pair of scissors and I'm just going to snip just so it releases it. It's really nice because you can choose, you can actually have it just like that and have it as a pop-up element on your card, or you can have it, you know, as a semi-window, or you can pop the whole thing out as I'm doing now. Okay, so let's get rid of that. So now we can stick that on our piece of gold. Okay, so let's do that. And it's really nice because the points match up with the stitching, so it does help to align everything up. Okay, so now in the centre of this, to give it some extra interest, I've used the Eastern Palace, what they call the Eastern Gold stickers, and these are they. Aren't they lovely? Sorry, I'm not in the camera. So you've got this sheet here, and you can see, and then you've got this sheet as well, and as you can see you get two of each one. So we're going to use one of these beautiful medallions now, and we're going to use this one here. Okay, so you just peel it off like that, and literally it's just like a sticker that you used to play with as a child, and you just line it up as best as you can in the centre. Whatever you do, it's going to look cool. Okay, so let's get rid of all of that stuff. Okay, so we're ready to assemble our card, I think. So let's get that stuff in. So this is our card base, which is a thick whisper white. So it's an A6 card base. That's half an half an A5. Start again. Half a piece of A4, scored in half again, and then I've got a piece of the Designer Series paper from the Eastern Palace suite. This measures 14.4 centimeters by 10 centimeters, and you can see you could choose either side. So let's stick that down with some snail. Okay. Okay, so now what I forgot to do, and I always do this, is the ribbon. We're going to have a little bit of ribbon through the centre here. So I need to actually tuck that underneath. So let's measure how much we're going to need. About that much, I think. Okay, so luckily the snail won't have stuck down just yet, so I can carefully peel it off. And that just shows you we all make boo-boos. They're very, very common. We would not be human if we didn't make mistakes. And, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not a calamity. So it's fine. So I'm just going to peel this up at the back a little bit so that I can actually stick it down. There we go. There's our piece of ribbon. So okay, so now we're going to stick this on top. We're going to use dimensionals for that. So let's get a few of those. So I tend to be fairly generous with dimensionals, but you can use as many or as few as you want. It's up to you. Yep. We're sticky all over, so that's fine. So I'm just going to put that so it's sort of centered as best as I can. Okay, and then we just need to stick our sentiment down with some dimensionals as well. Okay, I haven't taken the backing off this one. No, I haven't. Now they're all sticky. It's nice because of the way the paper is, and you can use the lines to actually help you center everything, which is very useful. Okay, so there we go. That's our card made. So that's the one from before, and that's the one now. One thing I didn't show you actually is inside you can actually add more stickers if you want, just to, as you can see there, you can add another line of stickers just to set it off. So there you go, those are the two cards. Tomorrow the Stampin' Up! Catalogue launches. Yay! I am so excited, I am beyond excited. So please do jump onto the shop and have a look and see what's there, because there are so many new wonderful yummy goodies. If you don't have a catalogue, then just click on my website and then go to the request catalogue tab and ask me to send you one, and I will get one right out to you. Anyway, if you need a list of supplies, they'll be on the blog post associated with this post. And thank you for watching, and enjoy being creative. Bye!